Hey guys, today I'd like to talk about 3 guitars people either love or hate. There is no in between. It's all or nothing. There will be honorable mentions as well, but the 3 that I'm going to outline specifically, I actually got to play at Sweetwater, and I think they're the 3 most controversial guitar models of the past few years. Let's start with the Fender Parallel Universe Jazz Telecaster. Now for this guitar and another one on this list, I think the issues people have are more about the looks than the actual sound, because this guitar sounds awesome. Here's a comment from Reddit user Razorhoof78. Fender quit trying 20 years ago. Nothing but boutique versions of classic instruments catering to people with more money than anything. That seems silly. People without money can also enjoy this guitar, can't they? Well, not according to Ultimate Guitar user Bolloxer. This is actually the Fender Abomination series, which I believe is an insult. But wait a minute. YouTube user Gustavo Weber commented on Fender's actual video on YouTube. Sounds and looks absolutely fantastic. Wow. I think we all agree the guitar sounds great, but apparently there are people who either hate it or love it, based on its looks. Which brings us to our next guitar, the PRS Silver Sky. Yes, we all recall when this guitar hit the scene. One YouTube guy especially, who's a big fan of PRS, got himself in a bit of trouble making claims that this wasn't a Strat. That was me. Some say the guitars in the background of that video are still changing to this day. But I will say, I think the backlash to this guitar has calmed down since people have gotten their hands on it and realized that it actually is a really great sounding guitar. And I think it looks pretty cool too, especially with those new colors. Yet some people do hate this guitar. For example, Facebook user Michael S. Jefferson. This is pretty sad for what is supposed to be a premier guitar company with all original designs. I guess at the end of the day, you just can't beat a good Gibson Les Paul or a good Fender Stratocaster. I'll just stick with the real deal. Thank you very much. You're welcome very much, Michael. Because YouTube user Jorge X says, wow, this is the best guitar I've ever seen. I'm gonna buy one immediately. I wonder if he bought one. So it comes down to, again, the looks of the guitar. I don't think anyone's arguing that the sound of the guitar is off-putting in any way. To set the bar low, I would say the sound is quite good. And despite all the controversy that the Silver Sky spawned, I actually think it was a good thing for the guitar community because it generated discourse, it got people talking, and anytime that happens is good because, you know, the guitar's dying, or the guitar solo's dying. Sorry, I'm getting my terrible Washington Post and terrible Rolling Stone articles mixed up. Moving on to our third and final guitar on the list. I actually have to read the title of this one because the model is quite long. The Gibson Custom Limited Edition 1958 Les Paul Standard / Brazilian Dream. Yeah, people either love this guitar or they hate it. But I don't think it's because of the looks, and I definitely don't think it's because of how it sounds. Nope, there's one reason and one reason alone that people would hate this guitar. That number. That number right there. $13,000. I'm a fan of Slash. I would love to own a Slash signature guitar, but I just can't afford that. That's the most expensive new guitar I've ever seen, other than that one that I found at the Austin Guitar House in Austin, Texas. That is a high price tag. Let's see what makes it 13 grand. I actually do want to know. Limited run of 150. Oh, and it's hand signed and numbered by Slash himself. Actually, I remember that. Here's a little nugget. It's teaming with Slash's favorite historic specs and appointments. Teaming with them. So little extra appointments and accoutrements that come with the guitar make you feel like you're really getting your money's worth. It comes with this cool little Slash hat too. I think it's an amazing sounding guitar. I think that the reason people would hate it is because of how much it costs. People don't like expensive stuff when they can get the same thing more or less for a more inexpensive price. But then again, the people who love Slash, like Reddit user Reason, I effing love Slash, and I would sell my left testicle to get this guitar. I don't know if your left testicle is worth anything. No offense to you, I don't know if that's like a black market thing, like a kidney. I don't think those are in demand. Now, a couple honorable mentions I will put on this list. The Fender Acoustasonic, you know, that like acoustic electric tele thing. That's, again, coming back to the looks, I think is what put people off, why they would hate that guitar, versus the people who play it and love it. They're like, wow, it's an acoustic, does tele stuff, it's so versatile, and it's got the cool surf green color. And of course, we can't forget the Gibson Modern V, which is, well, frowned upon. I would say most people hate that guitar as opposed to love it, but I've never got to play it. I've never gotten my hands on one. Hate is a strong word, and so is love. The L word. Which of these guitars do you hate or love? Or which guitar did I not include on this list that I should have? leave a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you find a guitar that you love. Until next time, keep shredding.